Good day, everybody. It is Sunday, and I don't even know what time it is. It's been such a wonderful last couple days. I mean, literally, I can't complain about anything because between all the lovely Christmas gifts that I received, plus just the fun. I mean, Jerry got her what she wanted. I got more than just what I wanted. Mom's happy with her. We're all happy. It kind of sounds weird to not say we're not happy because, I mean, a lot of the gifts that I got were unexpected. Were literally unexpected. The only gift that was under the tree for Jerry that was planned was her watch. I got t-shirts that I wanted. I got books I wanted. I'm not a big game person, but hey, I'm willing to try out the games that I got. I'm out of coffee. To me, Christmas, I said it yesterday. To me, Christmas is not about the gifts. At least not anymore. When I was younger, I was like, it was all about the gifts. But no, I realized after years of dealing with life and whatnot, that it's not about the gifts. It's about the family members that you get to see on Christmas. Unfortunately, nobody was able to come up here for a variety of different issues or reasons. Not issues, but reasons. So it's just me and Mom and Jerry. Now, what I didn't get to talk to you about was dinner. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, traditional ham dinner for Christmas. Well, sorry. The difference about this Christmas dinner and any other year in the past is I did it. I'm the one who did it instead of Jerry. And under the conditions, because of Jerry and whatnot, I did not expect her to do anything. I was just kind of like, ooh, I've never done this before. We got the ham. We're going to have to figure out I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. Luckily, the instructions were fairly simple. So I just followed the instructions. But then I made like mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes for Jerry, cauliflower for Jerry, corn for me and Mom. Did not plan ahead enough for a green. So we didn't really have a green vegetable in the mix because, one, I didn't realize I didn't have any string beans, and two, I thought I had Brussels sprouts. But no, the only green vegetable I had was either spinach or a big family-sized bag of, this is like an industrial-sized bag of broccoli. So I was like, I don't want to make that much broccoli. We end up throwing the leftover broccoli away because it gets too mushy for anybody. So I opted out of the broccoli. I'm going to wait until, if Julie comes back, I'm going to wait until then. But there's a lot of discussions on when Julie's going to be back or anything like that. Or how things are going to happen, because she's talking about flying out here and then getting a ride or somehow getting out here. I don't know. So it's kind of like, okay, sure. But I'm pleased with myself that I was able to do such a good job on dinner. But lately, my worry is not about Christmas or the gifts or even the dinner. It's getting stuff done around the house, because I've got until, somebody said the 12th, but that's not even a Monday. That's the middle of the week. So I'm kind of like, is it the 12th or the 10th? I don't know. I have to get a hold of people or download that app, which I've been having problems with. But I'm more worried about Jerry and her condition. And I know um, the last 2 weeks or wherever it was before the season started, Jerry was basically doing fine by herself. So, and she's hoping by the time that I go back to work, she'll be up and about. So I'm like, oh, sure, okay. Well, I know why I've got the 12th in my brain. 12th is when I got to take Jerry into St. Louis for her exam to see if she can start putting weight on her leg. And if she can, that means she's more mobile and she can do more, which she'll enjoy because she'll enjoy the freedom of being able to walk around the house and cook dinner and that kind of stuff. But I'm more worried because of not the expense. I really don't care about the expense. I will go bankrupt and homeless to make sure she is well taken care of. So I'm like, I don't care what it takes. I mean, there was a moment when she was still in the hospital that I was ready to go yell at a doctor or somebody to make things, fix things. But unfortunately, doctors can't always fix what we want fixed because just the way nature can be sometimes. But I think it's this coming week she has it's either this week or or the next week she has they said January 3rd. So January 3rd she has a doctor's appointment to start her radiation treatments, and they're going to start with her shoulders first. Because right now, besides her back, the shoulders are the worst. The back is a problem. They're hoping once they start doing the radiation chemo, it will kill the cancer that's in the cancer cells that are in her lower spine. And once those die out, they're hoping the bone will recalcify, so they won't have to do any kind of, tricky surgery because it's close to the spinal cord, and they don't want to be responsible for paralyzing her from the hip down. And I was kind of like, yeah, because if that happens, we're going to have to argue with the insurance company to either have a home health aide person come in here to take care of Jerry, or worst case scenario, because I can't do it myself, and I work, putting her in a nursing home where the two of us can live together in the nursing home and do who knows what with the house, because unless I can continue to put my fair share of money in the house account to pay for the bills, either mom's going to have to downsize the house or God only knows what. But we had a good day yesterday. We are bound and determined to have a good day today because that's the way we want it to be. We have plans on cleaning up the bedroom, or the two of us working together cleaning up the bedroom. Basically, I want to go through the whole house and just finish all the projects, finish all the cleaning, all the decluttering, her craft room, my room, the whole shebang, before I have to go back to work. And I got to find out exactly what day I go back to work so I can put it on my calendar to remind me the day before. Otherwise, yeah, I might oversleep. Or my alarm will wake me up at 7:30, or a phone call will wake me up at 6 o'clock in the morning going, hey, you coming back to work? Which I plan on. But, yeah. I want to go into a tirade or I don't know if I want to call it a tirade or what, but I wanted to go into this I want to call it a rabbit hole, because it's basically comparing American healthcare and American the way America is compared to the way compared to what it was when I was a kid, plus what I know about Europe. But instead of going into that tirade, I'm just going to tell you, if you want to understand what's wrong with American medical systems, go watch, it's a documentary called Sicko. And I forgot the gentleman's name, who I think Myers, Mike Myers? No, that don't sound right. I don't remember the name of the person. I could probably use my tablet to look it up real quick if I wanted to, but I don't know. But anyhow, just to make it short, the documentary compares the American health system compared to France, England, Canada. I don't know if he does any other countries, but those three countries are the ones that pop up in my head the most. And I understand the documentary because, one, I lived in Germany and I saw how things were done for one of my landlords while we were in Germany, and I've heard my sister-in-law, I think it was my sister-in-law or a friend of ours, talk about going up into Canada to get free prescription refills or something like that. And I know one of my brother-in-laws, or is it my brother-in-law, or was it my cousin? I don't know. Somebody within the family goes down to Mexico for certain kinds of medical treatments that he needs that costs way too much money here in the States. And they do it for pennies on a dollar, and also refill his pain meds. And I don't know if it's legit, if they get away with it or what, but I know I've heard that Canada has been buckling down on seeing people from the States because they now want you to either have a residence in Canada for X amount of years, or somebody who can vouch for you. So unless you know somebody that lives in Canada or have property or home or whatnot in Canada, they're going to turn you away. Down south of the border in Mexico, they're not going to turn you away as easily because, hey, American money is worth more in Mexico than a Mexican peso. The reason why I say Mexican peso is because I happen to have in my coin collection a handful of Filipino pesos that my father kept from 1971 when I was born. So I've got Filipino pesos. I think I even have one or two Mexican pesos, and they look totally different. So you can tell them apart unless you happen to read the factor that each one of them says Philippines or Mexico. But I've been in here too long trying to make this video and make it where it's not like an hour-long video like my one from yesterday was. But life can be tiresome, and yeah, a lot of times there's a mess. Life can be messy. I've seen 50 years of change. 46 of them just America. Now, if I want to cut it down to post-teens, that's still 30 to 35 years of change that I've seen in America. And I will tell you this much, folks, and some of you might agree with me because you're as old as I am, if not older. America's gone downhill. I mean, literally. Not the last decade, in my opinion, America was going like slowly downhill, just a little like bump, bump, bump. But then within the last decade, straight drop. I mean, literally hell in a handbasket. And that's my opinion. And yeah, my opinion is influenced by everything. Earth changes, political changes, medical changes. And granted, yeah, there's been some good positive areas, but between the changes that we can't control because it's too late, we've lost our chance to reverse our cycle. But the earth is doing things to change itself, well, the best way it was described to me is the planet is like a living life form. And when things get really bad, the planet will do whatever it can to correct whatever is bad. And unfortunately, what's bad on this planet is us, people. That's why you get these hurricanes that destroy coastlines, tornadoes which destroy towns, earthquakes, volcanoes, torrential downpours, blizzards, blinding blizzards. I got pictures from a friend of mine in Oslo. The night before Christmas, basically Christmas Eve, they had such a bad snowstorm that you could not see your hand in front of your face. It was literally what they call a whiteout condition. And by Christmas morn, a lot of people couldn't get out of their homes unless they were either digging a trench or jumping out a window on the second floor. That's how bad the snowdrifts were. And I just kind of went, holy Hannah. Looks beautiful as can be, but as a lot of people know, sometimes beauty in nature is danger. And I just kind of went, as much as I want to go live in that part of the country, or in that part of the world, I should say, I don't know if I'd be able to handle a whiteout condition. Because sometimes whiteout conditions will knock out power, and you're basically lighting up fireplaces, which everybody in Norway has, if not an actual fireplace, a potbelly stove in a corner waiting for usage. And the funny joke that my friend says is anytime winter comes around, we make sure we have coolers or storage containers or whatnot sitting out of the way in the house, so if we do have a blackout condition, we can just put all the food from the refrigerator into these coolers and just stick them outside a window or a door or someplace in the snow. Nothing goes bad. Nothing spoils. And I just kind of went, well, that's one way to do it. You know, they use, what they call torches or flashlights or actual kerosene lanterns or candles to light up their homes or their rooms. So anyhow, but here in America, we have gone, compared to the rest of the world, we have gone ass backwards. Um, and I don't blame it on any one particular person or group or whatnot. But in honesty, it's the one percenters. It's the various corporations that have caused medical breakthroughs back to be put on a back burner or pedal backwards. It's the 1%ers or the bureaucrats or whatever that has caused issues with finances and whatnot. But then you have to bring, that's the human factor. But then you have to bring in the natural factor. We've had buku unusual storms. We had a tornado warning. Not just a watch, but a warning, as in it's touched down somewhere in around Rolla. In the middle of December, and I'm sitting there going, or was it November? But sometime within the last month or two, I'm like, the season for tornadoes ended way back in September, because that's usually that's when the season ends. I'm sitting there going, is this what everything I've read prophesies about? Mary Summer Rain, Edgar Cayce, Nostradamus, the Bible. I'm going to use Mary Summer Rain because she's the last one I read. Mary Summer Rain talked in her book, Phoenix Rising, how there will be unseasonable weather. Tornadoes, hurricanes, wildfires, bad rainstorms in a season where it doesn't rain. Bad snowstorms in the middle of spring or summer. Like literally the seasonal calendar does a mix-up. So winter becomes summer, summer becomes winter, fall becomes spring, spring becomes fall type situation. And I'm like, and when I first read it, I was like, this ain't gonna happen in my lifetime. It's happening in my lifetime. I'm seeing it happen. But a lot of the things that happens in nature can be blamed on mankind for altering or screwing up the natural order of things. The other thing that's caused price hikes and all these different changes, and we're dealing with it still, COVID and its various manifestations, or hybrid, or however you want to put it. I can look at the world and see all the things that are happening and become like, oh, I'm going to see the end of the world before I die. Or I can be like, hey, it's another day. It's foggy outside, it's cloudy, it's gloomy. But you know what? I'm still 6 feet above ground. My wife is still with me. My mom's still with me. We had a good Christmas. Things are changing for the better, no matter what's going on with the cancer and all the other stuff. But you know what? I've got my house, I've got my food, I've got my clothes. Everything I need is here next to me or nearby. What can we try to accomplish today? Let's try to accomplish cleaning. Let's clean up the bedroom. See how much time I have after that to clean up bathroom, guest room, living room. Start dismantling the craft room. Probably put most of that stuff in the guest room, because I don't think I'm gonna have to get. I don't think anybody's gonna be using the guest room for a month or 2-3 weeks. get the flooring that she wants in there ordered, start ripping up carpeting, laying down flooring, the whole nine. Let's focus on the things that need to be done, not worrying about things that we can't control. Just learn how to roll with the punches and, you know, that kind of stuff. I mean, I know I'll probably have to take multiple breaks from bending over and whatnot because my back. You know, I do worry about my back because of all the things I have to do between bending and lifting and helping Jerry and, okay, so what? I've got a doctor's appointment come Wednesday. I'll talk to my my primary and see if she can get me in touch with a chiropractor or some new or different stretching exercises. That gray ball, when I first got it, okay, it worked for a while, and now it just seems to make things worse. So that's probably going to get deflated and put in the giveaway pile, or deflated and stuffed in a storage area or a place that I can store it without getting it, having it get in my way. You know, there's a lot of positive things I'm trying to do, and one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. Just got to take it slowly and steadily, and it will get done. I'm not going to be bouncing around like a jackrabbit like I used to because I'm just getting too old for that. I do have my moments where my hyperactivity kicks in, and I'm just like, the endorphins from the hyperactivity makes it where I don't feel the pain until after I'm done, and then I go, what did I do? And then I look around going, oh yeah, a lot of good stuff got done today, and I don't remember half of it, because that's what happens when my hyperactivity kicks in. I use it for my benefit and go nuts. Well, not nuts, but, you know, just go at it. But anyhow, I just wanted to let you know what's going on and how we're doing here. I know Mom's been having some back problems of her own and whatnot. I think back problems are the worst of her issues as of late. Mom has her medication, Jerry has hers. I have Icy Hot and stem and a stem pack or a massage pack or however you want to call it, stimulation unit. Basically, I can set it, attach it to my back wherever I want it, and set up the pulse or massage pattern and time. So I've got that for my back, and that usually does the job. Unless it's really bad, then it's like Advil plus the stem pack. I don't know why I want to call it a stem pack. It should be like, I guess the stem pack would be short for stimulation. I don't know. But Jerry's probably sitting in the bedroom going, he's been in there for almost 2 hours. So that is today's little vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, there's a question comment box. And then if you're new to my channel and happen to enjoy what you hear, or you just happen to have a reason to subscribe, which is up to you, you can hit the subscription button, and then once you do that, a little bell will pop up, and you can click on that bell, and YouTube will let you know when I put in my next video. Until next time, you guys enjoy. Bye.